March 14th, 1973, Las Vegas, Nevada. The International Hotel. Muhammad Ali was preparing for one of the most important fights of his comeback. But that night, something happened backstage that would change his relationship with Elvis Presley forever. What started as a friendly meeting between two legends ended with accusations of betrayal, a secret deal with Don King, and a friendship that was destroyed in a single night. This is the story of the Vegas Betrayal, and why these two icons never spoke again. * 1970. Muhammad Ali had just returned to boxing after being banned for refusing the Vietnam draft. Elvis Presley was at the height of his Vegas residency, performing to sold-out crowds every night. Two men at the top of their worlds. Two men who represented completely different Americas. They met for the first time in August 1970 at the International Hotel. Elvis was performing his midnight show. Ali came backstage after the concert. According to witnesses, the meeting was respectful but tense. Ali was known for his bold personality and trash talk. Elvis was quieter, more reserved in private, but something clicked between them. Ali admired Elvis's connection with the audience. Elvis respected Ali's courage and conviction. They exchanged phone numbers. They promised to stay in touch. And for the next 3 years, they did. They talked about fame. They talked about pressure. They talked about being watched constantly by the government, the media, the world. Both men knew what it was like to be symbols rather than just people. Both men carried the weight of expectations they never asked for. By 1973, their relationship had grown into something genuine. They called each other occasionally. They sent messages through mutual friends. Elvis even attended one of Ali's training sessions in Los Angeles. The boxing world and the music world rarely crossed paths. But these two had found common ground. March 1973. Ali was scheduled to fight Ken Norton on March 31st at the San Diego Sports Arena. This wasn't just another fight. This was Ali's chance to prove he was still the greatest. Norton was younger, hungrier, and dangerous. The odds were close. The pressure was immense. Elvis was performing in Vegas during this time. His manager, Colonel Tom Parker, saw an opportunity. Parker was always looking for publicity, always looking for angles. He suggested that Ali come to Vegas before the fight. Relax, see a show, take some photos with Elvis. Good press for both men. Ali agreed. He arrived in Vegas on March 14th with his team. That evening, he attended Elvis's show. The crowd went wild when Ali was introduced. Elvis invited him on stage. They posed together. They smiled for the cameras. Everything seemed perfect. But after the show, Parker approached Ali with a proposal. He wanted Ali to sign an endorsement deal. Parker had connections with several Vegas casino owners. They wanted Ali to promote their establishments. The money was substantial. $100,000 for a few appearances and promotional photos. Ali was interested. His legal battles had been expensive. His comeback wasn't guaranteed. The money was tempting. But there was one condition. The deal had to be finalized that night. Parker said the offer would expire at midnight. He made it sound urgent. He made it sound exclusive. What Ali didn't know was that Don King was also in Vegas that night. King was a boxing promoter who was just starting to make his name in the sport. He was ambitious. He was ruthless. And he wanted Muhammad Ali. King had been trying to get a meeting with Ali for months. Ali's current management team kept blocking him. But King had heard about Ali being in Vegas. He had heard about the endorsement meeting. And he had a plan. Around 10 p.m., while Ali was meeting with Colonel Parker in a private suite, Don King walked into the International Hotel. He went straight to the bar where Ali's trainer, Angelo Dundee, was having a drink. King brought him around. They talked. King asked about the endorsement deal. Dundee mentioned the details. King's eyes lit up. King knew something that Ali didn't. The endorsement deal Parker was offering was legitimate, but it was also a trap. If Ali signed it, he would be contractually obligated to promote Vegas casinos. This would conflict with several other deals Ali was negotiating. It would limit his options. It would lock him in. King saw his opening. He told Dundee he could offer something better. A promotional deal that would give Ali more control, more money, more freedom, but he needed to talk to Ali immediately. Before Parker got the signature. Dundee was skeptical. King was relatively unknown compared to established figures like Parker, but King was persuasive. He explained the legal complications of Parker's deal. He showed Dundee the fine print that Parker had glossed over. Dundee started to see the problem. Around 11:30 p.m., Dundee brought King up to the suite where Ali was still meeting with Colonel Parker and Elvis. This is where everything fell apart. When King walked into the room, the atmosphere changed instantly. Parker recognized him immediately. Parker stood up. He demanded to know what King was doing there. King ignored him. He walked straight to Ali and introduced himself. Elvis was confused. He didn't know who Don King was. He didn't know what was happening, but he could feel the tension. Parker was furious. He started yelling at King to leave. King refused. He told Ali that he needed to hear the truth about the contract before signing anything. Ali asked what King meant. King pulled out a copy of the endorsement contract. He pointed to specific clauses. He explained how the deal would restrict Ali's future earnings. He explained how Parker would take a percentage of deals that had nothing to do with Elvis or Vegas. He explained how Ali was being used. Parker exploded. He accused King of interfering in private business. He accused King of lying. He told Ali that King was a con artist trying to steal him away. Elvis, caught in the middle, tried to calm everyone down. He told Parker to let Ali read the contract himself. He told everyone to take a breath.